Consider this a Turkey 101 class. If you've never cooked a turkey or yours didn't turn out the way you wanted it to, this is your chance to make the juiciest bird ever. Here's what you're gonna need: a turkey, 2 large golden apples, some baby carrots, I'm just using the carrots out of the bag, a couple stalks of celery, a stick or 2 of butter, a large yellow onion, a couple of garlic cloves, and the secret ingredient that you may not expect is an orange. You don't even have to peel it. You just poke it with a fork a couple times. And it doesn't matter what kind of orange you're using. I'm just using a medium-sized navel orange, but the main thing is you want it to be juicy. So you're just gonna roll it around like this ahead of time. Okay, I'm gonna wash the turkey now. Okay, you know you pull all this inside stuff out, right? Get it good inside and out. Get in that little cavity in there. Okay, now I have this roaster pan that has the rack in it, so it holds the turkey up, and we're gonna stuff our turkey and what we have left over, the onions and apples and everything, we're gonna put underneath there. And it helps everything get nice and juicy and the juices run down from the turkey. Here we go. We're gonna start quartering the apples. We're gonna do our 2 golden apples. We're also gonna use some of these ingredients in our stock pot. We're gonna make a gravy and some basting sauce for our turkey. We're gonna press some garlic. You can use about 3 cloves or however, if you like a lot of garlic, you just decide how you would like to do that. And just if you press it with a big knife, it helps you to peel it easier. And we're just gonna shove the whole clove in the turkey. Okay, have some garlic. I'm gonna do my onion. Chop them in a few, quarter them a little bit. There we go. And a couple celery stalks, and we'll be ready to start stuffing. Okay, I'm gonna turn my oven on medium, stove on medium, and I'm gonna cook the stock in here. So I'm just gonna put some of the apples that we've cut up, some onions, the garlic, a few celery stalks, half of the stick of butter about. Of course, this is not precision cooking, so do whatever you like. You know, I'm gonna put a couple handfuls of carrots, add a little salt and pepper too, and stir it up a little bit to get all the flavors in the stock. I'll probably take some of these vegetables out and add it to our stuffing later. Okay, before we start stuffing, I'm gonna show you where to put your wings so they don't get all black and burned. Okay, you kind of pick up the bird and put them underneath there, because they're so much thinner than the other part. Look, they fit perfectly. It's a little hard to do, but now you have it. Okay, you don't have to do this in any kind of order. Remember the orange I was rolling forever and a day? Here we go. But first I'm gonna stick the butter in first. You can put it in any order, but really the orange needs to go in there, and I'm gonna shove some garlic in there, and then I'm gonna put the orange all the way, whole orange. Okay, and then just keep adding. And we're gonna use some of these vegetables too in our stuffing, so they need to soak up all the juices and be all nice and tasty. I already salt and peppered the inside, so now I'm gonna do the outside too. We like to eat around lunchtime, so I put my turkey in around midnight and cook it for 8 hours. Just you time yours to when you want to eat your meal. So I'm gonna put mine in, it'll be ready in the morning because my kids freak out if we don't eat around lunch. They can't wait all day. Again, it is 8 hours at 275. And while the turkey's cooking at the end, maybe the last 30 minutes or so, we're gonna baste it with the wonderful stock that we're making. Okay, our turkey's ready to go in. All right, there we have it. All right, y'all, through the magic of TV, when we come back, our turkey will be done, and we're gonna show you how to make that stuffing. All right, welcome back. The turkey's ready, so let's get it out of the oven and see how good it's looking. We're gonna let our turkey rest for about 30 minutes before you cut into it or anything. Now we're gonna make our stuffing. Remember the vegetables that were in our turkey pan? I'm gonna get some of those out. So we have nice brown seasoned vegetables that have been roasting for 8 hours. It's gonna give it great flavor. Okay, I'm gonna use French bread. You can use any kind. About half of our French bread loaf, And I'm gonna just put that in there. It's gonna soak up all the juices and flavor, and then we're gonna pour the juice on top of the bread, and the bread will just soak it up. And the vegetables are so nice and soft, you can kind of just smash them with a spoon if you want. It's kind of like a smashed stuffing. The other thing you're gonna need is your cream of chicken soup. Like I said, you just pour all this stuff in and kind of smash it around in there. And you can use a little salt and pepper, but remember, we've already salt and peppered all this stuff so much that you don't need much, just to taste. So, and then we're gonna bake this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 25 minutes. And then until the top is golden brown. And look how you can see the vegetables, everything, they're so tender, they're just kind of breaking apart in here. I think it's ready to go in the oven now. Here's what the stuffing looks like. We've already got one ready to go. All the top is caramelized from being in the oven, and look how good the inside looks. I'm gonna take a bite and test it out. That is good. Lots of flavor, tastes really good. All right, it's the moment we've been waiting for. Let's get our turkey. All right, y'all. I hope that this is the best turkey you've ever made. In class, I think you're gonna make an A+ in Turkey 101. All right, see y'all. There really is an orange in there in case you didn't believe me.